Hey, it's Joe Anderson again with Grand Rapids RV. Going to give a couple pointers and some descriptions on jacks, on stabilizing your camper while camping. Some differences in these jacks and stabilization type mechanisms. First, we're going to look at the manual stabilizer jack. This is what you're going to see on most of your entry level or even just standard travel trailers. Typically won't see this on many fifth wheels these days. It's a manual stabilizer jack. You'll put a socket on the end here, or the hand crank that comes with it. Crank this jack up and down. It's going to hit the ground, take some pressure off the springs, stabilize this camper. You're typically going to see it on all four corners of a standard travel trailer. Does a good job. It's sturdy. It's reliable. You don't really have to worry about these failing, any motors or electric components going out. So very stable, very reliable piece of equipment. Next up, we're going to look at right next door here. This is the extreme difference. We're going to look at 6-point auto level here. You're going to have 1, 2, 3 pads on each side of the camper. You're going to typically see this on higher end fifth wheels. These are either going to be hydraulic or electric leveling systems. They're going to have auto level features and manual features. You can run just the front jacks up and down for hitch height and for hooking it up to the fifth wheel on the back of your truck. The cool part about these is it actually levels in 6 different spots. It's going to give you a very solid base. You're going to be able to one-touch hit auto level after you unhook, and it's going to actually go through that process for you. So it's going to get a position completely stable and completely level. All right, so we continue on here. We're looking at manual stabilizer jacks with JT Strong Arm add-on. Now this is an upgrade from the manual jacks. It's very reliable, and this does a very good job. So it takes the 4 points, I guess, in 4 manual stabilizer jacks and adds on a JT Strong Arm. So this is it's a bar that's going to connect from the frame to the actual stabilizer jacks. So it's adding 1 more point. So it's kind of turning 4 stabilizer jacks into 6 points of stabilization, which creates a very stable environment. So if you had the manual stabilizer jacks, you could always add these on, price them out with JT Strong Arm or with our parts department. It's a very good add-on for more stabilization and a very sturdy camper walking about. Next up, we're going to look at an old style, kind of used for park models or temporary stabilization. Is just like a tripod style jack. These are going to be bought individually, aftermarket. As you can see here, we added some blocks to get a height out of it. I don't recommend these necessarily for long-term stabilization. It's a very cheap and expensive way. I would typically use a block system with cinder blocks to actually stabilize a park model like this. But this is inexpensive and a fast way. It works good for showroom display settings. Okay, one of the last ones we're going to look at here are power stabilizer jacks. So they're all going to have a little button out here on the side for extend and retract. These are going to be on all 4 corners. They have a electric motor on them. So the benefits of these, I mean, it's very quick and easy. It's to use these, to put them down, to get level. Just push of a button, they go down, they stabilize out. They're really reliable. The only thing you have here is if you have a dead battery or no power, these, you're gonna have a hard time getting them up and down. You can always plug into your truck to get power to run them up and down as long as you have a hot wire. It is an electric motor, so you have the risk of it failing, of course. It doesn't happen that often. Some of the things I've seen go wrong with them, and they've fixed these throughout the years too, is the button here getting shorted out, from rain or something like that. Doesn't happen that often, but it is a risk. So they're not as dependable as a true manual stabilizer jack, but it's easier. They look nicer. It is more of a high-end feature. So yeah, hope you like these differences in these jacks. Again, you can come to the RV warehouse here and check these out with Grand Rapids RV. I mean, we have 85 units in here. They're going to be, you know, equipped with all these different mechanisms and stabilization systems. So you can check them out for yourself. Walk through them with one of our sales guys. Appreciate you watching our videos. Please like, share. You can always call or text me anytime, 616-375-0938. Thank you.